Hey everyone, today we'll be practicing Chandra Namaskar or moon salutations. So there are several different styles of moon salutations. This is my very own personal interpretation of moon salutations. So we'll start out with the very basics. We'll go nice and slow, and then we will speed up the pace. So I typically practice moon salutations during the full moon and during the new moon or any other time that I just feel like I need a very nice opening and cooling practice. So we'll start with 6 movements of the spine. So bringing your feet so that they're hip width apart, lifting up your toes, grounding through the balls of your feet, the outer edges of the feet, the heels, and lifting through the arches. And then just releasing your toes back down to the ground, softening through your knees, rolling the shoulders around a few times, and then just letting the arms hang from the sockets. We'll start with some spinal rotation. So bringing your arms out to this side, take a nice inhale. And as you exhale, rotate your spine to one side, inhaling back to the center, and exhaling over to the opposite side. And you can pick up the pace, keeping the knees nice and soft, and just kind of letting your arms swing from side to side. So you're not really holding the arms up, you're just letting them swing and sway. You can look forward, you can look out to the side, or you can try and look behind your shoulders here. We'll do 3 more times on each side, just keeping with that rhythm of the breath. Softening the knees, 1 more time, and then slowly bringing yourself back to the center. We'll go into some lateral flexion and extension of the spine. So bringing your fingertips by your sides or by your thighs, take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, side bend to one side, allowing the fingertips to move down and past the knee, inhaling back to the center, and exhaling over to the opposite side, really feeling that length along the waists, along the sides of the waist, keeping your shoulder in line with your hip and your heel. Nice soft knees here. Stretching and lengthening both sides of the body. Good. We'll do 3 more on each side. We're seeing how that feels. Inhaling to the center and exhaling to the sides. 1 last time. Inhaling center. Good. Now we'll move into flexion and extension. So inhaling and taking the arms up. You can add in a little back bend here if you like. I prefer not to. I like to keep my ribs nice and dropped. And then exhale, fold forward, bending at your knees. Inhale, bringing it up. You can add in that back bend again. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward as you bend your knees. We'll do 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Nice inhales through the nose. Exhaling out of the mouth. 1 more time. And exhale. Inhale, take the arms up. Palms come together. And exhale, the hands to the heart. I like to begin all of my classes with Om. So we'll take a nice inhale and exhale to prepare. You can join in with the Om, or you can just take another breath. The choice is really yours. Good. So you can keep the eyes softly open or closed. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And inhaling and exhaling Om. Setting an intention for your practice if you choose, whether that's mental, physical, or emotional. And just repeating that intention to yourself 3 times. And settling into the rhythm of the breath, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through either the mouth or the nose, whichever feels more natural, easy, and comfortable for you. 3 more breaths. And opening up the eyes if you had them closed. And stepping to the right side of the mat. So for you move sideways on your mat, so making sure that your mat is set up sideways and that you can see your phone or your laptop or whatever it is that you're using. Removing from the right side of your mat over to the left side of your mat, and then from the left side of the mat back over to the right side. I don't mirror, so I'll be calling left and right, and then you can decide how that works for you when you're taking this class. Okay. You can use Ujjayi breath if that's a part of your practice, or you can just use the natural rhythm of the breath, which is what I prefer to do. And then I use Ujjayi breath when I need to re-energize or refocus on the breath. So Tadasana with the palms facing forward. Feet are either together or hip width apart. You decide, taking a nice breath in and exhaling the breath out. Inhaling and taking the arms up. The palms come together. Interlace your fingers with your index fingers facing up. I like Kali Mudra, so I always bring the left thumb over top of the right, and you're side bending to the right, pointing the fingers to the right side of the room, keeping the knees soft. Inhaling back to the center and exhaling over to the left side. Good. Inhale, center, coming into goddess pose. So you're stepping that left leg out towards the center of the mat and turning the toes so that they're pointing towards the corner of the mat. Knees track over top of the toes, dropping the pelvis down, bringing the arms into cactus. So you're drawing your knees towards the back side of your mat, elbows and shoulders towards the back side of the mat here. Make sure that that tailbone is pointing down and to the back side of the mat. Inhale, star pose here, straightening the arms and the legs. And then we're moving into triangle pose. So take the right foot, making it parallel with the back of the mat. The left toes turn towards the left side of the mat. You're shifting your hips back here, extending and reaching the torso forward, leading with your left fingertips here. Once you've found your place, you can bring the hand down to the shin. You can always grab onto a block, placing the left hand on the block with the hand right underneath the shoulder. Turn the right shoulder up to the ceiling and extend the fingertips up here. You can keep looking forward, you can look down at the floor, or you can gaze up at the right thumb, lengthening through both sides of the waist. Inhale or exhale as you look down. Inhale, rising up, nice strong legs here. And then we're moving into pyramid pose. I like to step my feet together and then step my right foot back so that my hips are now parallel to the left side of the mat. So your back heel is down and your back foot is about 45 degrees. You're grounding through the outer edge of your right foot, bringing the hand to the hips. Draw your shoulders and your elbows back here. Lengthen through your chest and spine. And exhale, begin to fold forward here, pressing your front foot forward into the mat and the back foot back into the mat. You're keeping both legs nice and straight and strong, as if you're trying to create space in between your feet. Spine stays long. Keep drawing those shoulders and elbows back. Neck is in line with the spine. Inhale, slowly rising up, coming into a low lunge here. So taking the hands to the floor, spin the back heel up, step that right foot back, and drop your back knee down here. You can always use blocks underneath of your hands. Lengthen through the spine here. Make sure that you have some knee and heel alignment. You don't want for the knee to be too far in front of the toes. Maybe in the middle of the foot, maybe a little behind. Inhale, take the arms up. And as you exhale, bring your hands, both of them, down to the inside of your left foot. We're coming into a side lunge skandasana here. So lifting up your back knee, spin your feet so that they start to face towards the front of the mat. And then place your left toes so that they're kind of pointing towards the left corner of the mat. Sink your hips into a side lunge here. Now this may be as deep as you can take it. You can always grab your block, Put a block underneath of the hands, lengthen through your spine. Some of you may be able to come all the way down if you can keep your heel down here. Then you can bring the elbows to the inside, or the left elbow to the inside of that left knee here, turning the right foot and toe and knee up to the ceiling. Exhale, take the hands down to the floor. Inhale, lift your hips up into a wide angle forward fold. And now we're coming into Malasana squat. So begin to heel toe your feet until they're about hip width apart. Some people like yogi squat, that's with the toes turned out. I particularly don't like that, I like proper squats. So then exhaling your buttocks down, knees track over top of the toes, the triceps come to the insides of the knees, the palms come together. If you don't have a full squat here, you can take your blocks or books, put them underneath of your buttocks, and sit. Good, so from here, take the fingertips down to the ground, push through your heels, lift your hips up, spread your feet back apart, and now we're side lunging to the right. So turning that right toe out so that they're pointing towards the right corner of the mat, and begin to bend into your knee with the knee tracking over top of your toes, putting a block underneath of your hand if you need to, or you can come down into that full Skandasana here, bringing the palms together, right tricep to the inside of the right knee. Good, place both hands down to the inside of your right foot, lifting your hips up and spinning now to face the right side of your mat. Drop your back knee down, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, fingertips come up. Exhale the hands down to the block or the floor. Lift the back knee up, step the back foot forward for pyramid pose, planting your foot 45 degrees. Hips are parallel to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise all the way up here. Exhale the hands to the hips. Drawing the shoulders and the elbows back, lengthen through the chest, and begin to hinge forward at the waist, straight legs, nice long spine. Front foot is pushing forward into the mat. Back heel is pressing back into the mat. You're grounding through the outer edge of that back foot. Inhale, slowly rise. We're coming into triangle pose. So again, I step my feet together. My hips don't like to go whoop, whoop. So now I step my back foot so that my back foot is now parallel with the back of the mat. Straightening both legs, extending your arms out to the side, shifting your hips back. Right fingertip is reaching forward. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Lengthen. Hand to the shin, hand to the block. Turn the left shoulder and extend the left fingertips up here. Exhale, look down at the foot. Inhale, rise through star pose. Turning those right toes so that they're facing towards the corner of the mat. Left toes facing towards the left corner of the mat. For goddess pose. So knees tracking over top of the toes. Arms are in cactus. Keep drawing the knees, the elbows and the shoulders back here. Inhale, rise. Step your right foot to meet your left. Hands to the heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Interlace the fingers, index fingers facing up. The thumb, left thumb is over the right here. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back to the center. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to make our way back over to the right side of the mat. Here we go. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, interlace your fingers, index fingers facing up, left thumb over right, side bend to the right. Inhale, center, and exhale over to the left. Inhale, back to the center, goddess pose. Step that right foot out, toes are pointing out to the corners of the mat, knees tracking over the toes. I like to add an Akali breath here. So interlacing the fingers, index fingers are up, left thumb over the right. We'll do 5. So bringing your hands to your heart in Kali Mudra. Inhale, take the arms up. And as you exhale the hands down, let the breath out. Good. So we're going to reverse that breath now. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, stick your tongue out. Kali breath. Inhale down. Exhale. Inhale up, or inhale down. Exhale up. One more. And last one now. Standing it up in star pose, straightening the arms. And the legs, triangle pose. So taking that left foot parallel with the back of the mat, right toes reach forward. Extend the fingertips forward, hips move back. Hand to the shin, ankle or block here. Turn the left shoulder up and extend through both sides of the waist. Keep drawing the left and the right shoulder back towards the back of your mat. Exhale, look down. Nice strong legs. Inhale, rise. Step the feet together. And now step that left foot back 45 degrees. Both legs are straight, pyramid pose. If you're comfortable, you can bring the hands into reverse prayer, drawing the elbows and the shoulders back. The palms come together. Hands are pressing in towards each other. Hinging forward 90 degrees. Keep drawing the elbows and the shoulders back here. Front foot pressing forward. Back foot pressing back. Inhaling and rising. Releasing the hands, fingertips to the floor, low lunge. Step the left foot back. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, the arms up. Watch that front knee and heel alignment. Hands to the inside of that right foot. Lift the back knee, spin your right toes to the right corner of the mat. Sink the hips into your side lunge. You can always take a block, putting it underneath of your left thigh, if that's more comfortable for you. One more breath here. Take the hands to the floor. Inhale, shifting the hips up. Walk the hands to the center. Heel toeing the feet, hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Exhale, dropping the buttocks into your squat. Knees tracking over the toes. Use a block under your butt if you need to. Triceps to the insides of the knees. Palms together at the heart. Nice, deep, even inhales and exhales. 3 more breaths here. Keep lengthening through your spine, dropping your hips. Feel the strength of your legs. We don't squat very often. Exhale the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lifting the hips up, spreading the feet back apart, maybe legs width apart, Skandasana on the left. So turning your left toes to the left corner of the mat, sinking into that left knee, tracking over the toe, using a block if you need to. Left tricep to the inside of the left knee, right leg is straight and extended. Exhale the hands down to the ground. Inhale, lift your hips up and spin, turning to the left side of your mat. Dropping the right knee down, low lunge. Inhale the arms up. Be mindful of that front knee and heel alignment. Exhale the hands down to the floor, lifting the back knee, pyramid pose. Stepping that right foot forward just a tad bit. Parallel hips to the front or to the left side of your mat. Straight legs, slowly rising up. Reverse prayer hands if you like, or hands to the hips. Draw the elbows and the shoulders back. Nice, strong, straight legs. Keep that back heel pressing down into the mat, hinging forward. Keep drawing the elbows and the shoulders to the ceiling. Inhale, slowly rising up. Release the hands. Step the right foot to meet the left. And then step that right foot back. Triangle legs. So the right foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Both legs are nice and straight. Shift your hips back. Extend the left arm forward, right arm back. Reach, 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 reach. And then exhale, release the hand down to the shin, ankle floor, or block. Hand right underneath of the shoulder. Turn the right shoulder up to the ceiling and extend the fingertips up. Keep both sides of the waist nice and long and keep drawing that right and left shoulder towards the back of the room. Exhale, look down at your foot. Nice strong legs, rise up into your star pose, straight arms, straight legs. Coming back into goddess, turning the toes out to the corners of the mat. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, straighten. Step your left foot to meet the right foot. You're on the right side of your mat, hands at the heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Interlacing the fingers, index fingers facing up, left thumb over the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart. 3 breaths. Grounding through your feet. And we'll finish this sequence with an Om. Just remembering your intention from the beginning, repeating that intention to yourself 3 times in the present tense, as if it has already happened or manifested within your life. Just breathing into that intention, allowing it to become a part of you so that you can carry that intention with you off the mat and out into the world, living your intention. Good. Taking a nice preparatory inhalation and exhalation. And inhaling and exhaling Om, or taking another breath. I hope you enjoyed this version of Moon Salutations. Thank you.